welcome to Peach's Divine Tarot. Today I'm going to do a reading for the Twin Flame journey, Twin Flame Collective. For the Divine Feminine I'm going to be using the Good Tarot here, and for the Divine Masculine, I'm using the illuminated playing cards here. They're really, really pretty. Okay, I'm going to start off with the Divine Feminine and just see what energies are coming through for you guys. So, you know, just a reminder, you know, the energy, although I'm saying feminine, isn't directly linking to like women, females, you know, it's just energy, it's feminine energy. So you could be male and have a feminine energy about you. And the same with the masculine. Just, you need to just swap it around to how it resonates and how it fits with you. Those who've been watching tarot for a while, you kind of know the score, but it's nice to just say for people who are new and that are watching. Okay, the bottom of the deck here, Divine Feminine, so we've got the World card, kind of like movement forward, travel, messages for the Divine Feminine for the Spirit. Oh, okay, yeah, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. There's this feeling generally in the collective. I've noticed in my other readings. I'm also on TikTok at Peach Emerton, if you want to check out those videos as well. But yeah, there's this general feeling going around at the minute about the feminines being in this really learning energy, having take kind of the lessons that they've had from this twin flame journey and actually really starting to recognise them, invest in them. It's like, especially that separation period and that runner-chaser dynamic, I feel like the feminines aren't being the chaser at the minute. They're being the runner, because they've learned that this constant back and forth, you know, every time it happens, it's like you guys are learning that there's something a little bit new to the picture. You kind of add it to your knowledge. Okay, well, this triggers this person this way, it triggers me in this way, and it's more starting to look at it from a kind of healthy therapeutic way, I guess is how I want to describe that. Starting to put some logic, coming a little less out of, a little bit less out of your head here, like overthinking, over analysing. It's like kind of taming that. With the Hermit card here, it's like, yeah, you've gone within. You've started unlocking all of your own triggers here. So whatever this person is doing, that's triggering you with their behaviour, it's helping you heal that, those inner wounds. Yeah, exactly. The Seven of Pentacles. You know, you're sowing these seeds. Well, in fact, the seeds have been sown. You know, you're starting to build this foundation of figuring out the dynamics between you and your person. And I think there's been a lot of self-reflection, so kind of more about what's happening for you. And recognising that that is part of the twin flame journey, that, you know, your twin flame triggers stuff within us for us to work on and heal. It isn't about healing each other like externally, like I need to go heal this person. It's like, okay, I need to heal myself. This person's triggered this in me. It's hurting me. Why? And then it's like working back and figuring it out. Not to say that the behaviour from the other person is good or acceptable, but that's why they're there, to trigger the stuff that you need to work on, your own insecurities as well. And just as I said that, like the Queen of Earth here, you know, this is exactly what I mean. You working on yourself, recognising your own worth, your own values, your own personal history. So what's been happening in the past? Like, for example, I just keep wanting to say in abandonment issues. For example, you know, if you were in a family and you were always put last, or maybe you're in a big family and parents didn't have a lot of time for you and it was always spread out. Sorry about the noise in the background. It's super, super warm here, so I need the door open. If it gets too noisy, I'll pause it and wait for them to go. But yeah, so if you were like in a big family, and you felt like you didn't get enough attention and that you were always abandoned, when this person does it to you, it's triggering extra kind of pain, because you're then taken back to that childhood memory of, this is my life, I'm always abandoned. And then it becomes into this victim mentality, and then that puts you down. So that's just one example. Obviously, I'm a therapeutic counsellor as well, so I've got a good sort of knowledge of like triggers and trauma and things like that as well. Yeah, the Page of Earth here. I feel like this is you stepping forward, like slow and steady. I just had slow and steady, like you're working on yourself. And again, you know, this, as I was just talking about childhood wounds and younger things, like this little page here, you know, it comes with a young child, and a sense of innocence here as well, with like this fairy wings. Like if something happened to you when you was a child, you know, and you were innocent and you couldn't, it wasn't your fault, and you know, it never is when you're a child. It's not your fault if someone's abandoning you or hurting you or whatever's happening. But it just keeps coming up that the divine feminines are being taken back to these childhood issues and recognizing they need to work on them, you know. And I just heard fly away. So like, you know, with these wings as well, it's like maybe as a child you just wanted to get away and escape, and your person's that escape. So when they go, it's like you've lost your escape. Can you tell us more for the divine feminines? Yeah, you're moving forward here. This again with this Page of Swords. It's like you're starting to like have truth and clarity. Sorry if I'm stumbling my words, but so much is coming through. I'm trying to filter out. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they said don't forget the wings. So we've got the wings again, and they're both pages. So just what I was saying a second ago, there's this feeling of trying to fly away from this hurt, fly away from issues of the past that you know you need to face. This is all about going back to your childhood here. Tell us more. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay, sorry. So I missed a message apparently. Yeah, so this is obviously a child, but in this one now you're looking at truth and clarity here, because it's about foundations being stable. I feel like if anyone knows of Maslow's triangle, like look that up. It's the hierarchy of needs, and it's about like the very bottom thing that we need to survive is like the physiological things, like the air we breathe, food, water, shelter, warmth, and then you work your way up as to kind of what we truly need. Check it out, it's interesting. Yeah, and like this child is all about like this groundedness here, but then you move on, you know, and this woman in here, it's a page still, but she's obviously a lot more mature, she's grown. I mean, look how much more free she is. And you know, these wings are very fine and delicate, they're young, but in this one, look how thick they are. They're layered, they're feathered, they're warm, they're so much more protective. Imagine those wings being wrapped around you. With this, you're not really protected. It's delicate, it's vulnerable. Now you're building up this thicker skin here. And it's almost as well like, sorry, I can't move from these cards. I keep getting told to go back. You know, these fairy wings here, fairies are small, they're petite, they're, like I say, vulnerable, delicate. Now, I mean, there's a bit of a darker energy here, like this is more light and innocence. But here, you've actually learned that, yeah, there is some darkness, and yeah, you can free yourself. But look how much you've built. You've gone from these thin, delicate, dainty wings to this thick, protective, warm kind of coat here. I could just keep seeing these wings wrapped around her like in a cocoon. And I feel like that's what the divine feminines have been doing. They've taken themselves from this delicate, vulnerable state, and they've worked on themselves, and they're now cocooning themselves and protecting themselves. Okay, I'm going to just get one more card. I feel like that was all the messages, but just going to shuffle one more time, just in case anything else needs to pop out. The Seven of Water didn't pop out, but it kind of like flipped for a second, so I'll just focus on it for a second. This is about options. You're starting to look at things from different perspectives now. Now you've done this work, you're opening up, possibly opening new options, as in, okay, we're in a separation with this twin flame journey, but actually maybe I need to look at other options. You know, this is kind of something that perhaps you thought about for the first time in a very long time. Actually looked at this. You know, it says you're in your emotions. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck here, but I'm not going to take it. It just triggered me to say, you know, this, obviously you're still in your emotions. Yeah. Six of Cups, you're still thinking about this person. This is still memories. You're still giving certain amount of energy to this, but I feel like it's on the sly. I'm surprised the Seven of Swords hasn't popped out, to be honest, because there's like, it's not deceptive and sneaking in a negative way. It's you're giving to yourself, you're working on yourself, you're building yourself, but you still allow this time to reminisce, to go into your thoughts, probably at night time, you know, when your day is done, when your jobs are done, when you finish work, when you finish doing whatever responsibilities and being around people, and then you kind of get alone and you start to think about this person again. But Justice at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is coming. Tell us more about the Six of Cups, please. Yeah, it does feel like kind of like at night time, when, you know, when all the world has kind of stopped, sort of thing, or your world has stopped. That's when the thoughts come flooding in. Yeah, and you think about your person here, this King of Hearts. This is like your twin flame connection, and you know, and you're still thinking like, is he coming out of the cold? Like, is he going to come towards me, or she? You know, change it as you will. It's just the divine masculine. Is the divine masculine going to come towards me? Like, there's still these questions of, I know my worth now, but I still want them to reach out. The Nine of Pentacles was in the deck the wrong way around, so it's kind of peace and contentment. Oh yeah, and look what just fell out, the Justice. Showed you that was at the bottom of the deck, you know. And with the 11 up there, the 1 and the 1 just reminds me of the Two of Wands card here, the two wands either side. You feel like you're owed them to come out of the cold and come and at least have a conversation with you, and not leave it in this massive void. Seven of Wands was at the bottom of the deck then. Yeah, okay. With the Three of Earth and the Two of Water here, yeah, this is the Twin Flame card as well. So it's definitely your, you know, your person, and you kind of want to come together. You want to reconcile. You want to collaborate. You want to work on this. These are still thoughts deep down inside you, and even though you know you've had to move on and you've had to work on yourself, just as I said that at the bottom of the deck, transformation. So even though you've done this work on yourself, you still deep down know this is your twin flame, and that you want them to come forward. You want them to drop their guard and show that vulnerability. Excuse me. Yeah, the Moon card fell out again. I just mentioned that a second ago, didn't I? It's, I love the way Spirit works. You're still in your emotions, but it's almost as if you're not telling anybody about it. Okay, I'm not taking that. Yeah, you're still seeing this person as your person, your marriage material. You still want this commitment deep down. There's that temptation at the bottom here. Yeah, you're so tempted to reach out to this person and say, please, why can't we have this? You know, let's talk about it. What's going on? That almost sound like it's begging, but I didn't mean it in that. It was just like, get a grip kind of energy. Okay. Let's get some advice. I was going to move on to my divine masculine, but I'm just getting downloads as we're talking here, and I'm just being told just to get some advice. So I've got the angel answers here. Okay. What advice do you have for the divine feminine, please, Spirit, angels, guides? Got yes at the bottom of the deck, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to shuffle and see if it comes out again. Sometimes for me, when I see a yes like that, it's almost like a clarification for me. It's a card that the spirits and the angels are kind of saying to me that what I've been saying is kind of on point. I find that in my readings quite a bit. Okay, compromise. There's Libra energy coming here, and you know, and the word justice just popped in. It's almost like there's a compromise here of, you know, this person's your twin flame, but you can't accept the behaviour. Okay. Yeah, and like abundance is coming your way, but what I'm getting from this as well is like, don't stop working on your abundance. Don't stop working on yourself, Divine Feminines. Yeah, ask for help as well. You know, that's at the bottom. It hasn't come out, but I was just drawn to mention it. Oh, there you go. Obviously it was meant to be. Ask for help. You know, don't keep doing this on your own. Like, I understand kind of being in your own light of, I'll think about this person privately. Okay, it's almost like an energy of, oh, I've talked about this so much, like people are sick of hearing about it. So it's like, okay, I'll keep it to myself. And then you can avoid the judgment of other people as well. And it's like, as long as you're working on yourself, and it's like you want to share that with people. So it's almost proving to yourself and to other people that actually, you know, this person isn't controlling you anymore. But deep down, you still have those feelings. And I heard embarrassment. There's almost like an embarrassment that, because whatever this person's done in the past, like everyone's like, oh no, you need to let him go. You know, he's a narcissist, whatever. But deep down, you still have this feeling and this intuition of this is your person. And there's like, I'm kind of almost embarrassed to say, because these people look at me going, you're an idiot, you know, that kind of energy. But it's like, but deep down you know. So what you do is you think about it privately. You watch tarot videos, you know, that kind of thing. To just try and have some interaction with that subject matter. I heard internal and external as well. And it's like, you feel like you can't externalize what's going on the internal because of this. At the bottom of the deck, peaceful resolution as well. Let's take a look at the Divine Masculine. I'm just going to make a note of, because I'm going to timestamp the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I like to think people watch the whole video to get the whole story, but I like to give the option. And I don't know if you've seen on my channel, Peaches Divine Tarot, that I have done all of the June love readings for this month, each individual zodiac sign. And then I've done like 4 elements videos, so one for each sign. And they're just mid-month messages, so they're not just about love, they're about other things. Some love does get involved in it, obviously. But they're just short messages, and it's all time-stamped as well. So if you want to check those out, it should be pretty easy to find your star sign, or watch the whole video, which again would be amazing. If you could comment, like and subscribe, help me build this channel, I'd really appreciate it. I want to be able to spend more time putting more energy into this. But until the channel kind of grows, I have to limit how much I can do. Okay, let's take a look at the Divine Masculine. What's the energy of the Divine Masculine? Okay, they're also looking at this in the same way you are. They're focusing on having clarity of the situation, but they're trying to get their emotions in check, their mind in check, trying to find this alignment between mind, body and soul. I just heard heart, heart, heart. I wonder if the 3 of Hearts comes out in the deck later. We'll make a note of that now. It's like their heart is beating. It's like they're feeling the emotions. They're starting to focus on this. They're trying to find clarity about what it is they feel. You know, they're trying to understand this twin flame journey just as much as you. I feel like they don't have as much information about it. They don't have as much knowledge and understanding as the feminine. Okay, with the World card here, yeah, they're trying to find peace, inner peace, peace with you as well. These cards are so amazing, aren't they? They're trying to be open-minded about how to move forward. I just had the world in the palm of their hands. They're trying to think, well, what actually do I want? How do I go forward with this? They're finding like you're their opponent kind of thing, like you're their, it's like difficult opposition was the words that I heard, difficult opposition. They're kind of like disappointed as well. They're disappointed in the lack of movement, even though they may be stagnant, but it's like they're disappointed in their own lack of movement. Like, then, like, why am I not getting this? Why am I not on the same page? Why am I not on the same level? Why is this not working? Why? It's like all these questions, and the main question is why. They're over analyzing absolutely everything, and it's kind of getting to them. It's kind of I just had keeping their cards close to their chest, which, you know, this guy's holding cards here. See, 5 is a significant number. I just had 5th time round, so maybe you guys with this twin flame thing, you've been going around these circles. This is like the 5th time. And if someone had a piece of jewelry, like a bracelet or a necklace, that your person gave you, or you gave them, or vice versa, you know, take it as it resonates. I just had a cross as well, like maybe it had a cross on it. But yeah, if you've got that, they still wear it, or they still get it out every now and again and look at it. It means something to them. They're feeling a bit sensitive. They're trying to take whatever creativity they've got. They're trying to take their work, their passion, any projects, and turn it into kind of like success. This is what's keeping them going. That whatever they're working on at the minute outside of this twin flame journey, they're putting some energy and focus into that. So I heard distraction as well, so almost like this is a distraction away from this. They're trying to achieve financial stability and comfort here as well. Oh, okay, yeah, I just heard sowing their seeds. So is she sowing? Yeah, yeah, she is sewing. I think she's sewing. Yeah, she is. Yeah, there's the cotton. I never noticed that, actually. I had sewing all the pieces back together again. They're trying to figure out how to sew all the pieces back together between you guys so it's comfortable. Yeah, juggling, multitasking. This is like the High Priestess card. So, you know, at the minute, I feel like they're being a bit secretive. They're kind of, I said to that just a second ago, keeping the cards close to their chest. This one wants to fly out. And it's almost like they're trying to work on this themselves. I see this as a twin flame card. You know, you've got the light and the dark here. You know, the moon representing the emotions. They're trying to figure this out, but they're doing it in secret. They're trying to appear mysterious, to intrigue you back, to attract you back in. Yeah, they're really trying to like move beyond this heartbreak and understand it from a different perspective. I think I said that at the start. They're trying to I just had to clarify the facts. It's like they're taking a logical point of view from it, or trying to, but then the emotions keep getting in the way. They're like, okay, I'm going to do this, and they're going to have this kind of sword energy where it's methodical, and they're like, and I'm going to do this and tick this off, and that bit's done, cut that bit down, but like it's not working. The harder they try, the less they achieve. That's what I just heard. So it's like the harder they try and just think of it from a logical head kind of point of view, the more spirit keeps flooding them with emotions and synchronicities, and you know, maybe your name pops up on the TV or something, or on the radio, or whatever it is you're doing, or like numbers. Yeah, you know, they're trying to build on their strength and their confidence here. They're trying to appear strong, but actually they're really in their emotions. You know, this is emotional, spiritual sort of flow here. So it's literally just what I was saying. The cards are just clarifying, trying to come across as strong and confident and got everything in order and they're in control, but actually spirit is flooding them, flooding them with messages. More than they can handle. That's what I have. Yeah, of course. Did I say earlier about the 5 of Hearts? What did I say about 5 earlier? I said 5 might be a number, a specific number, didn't I? Well, we've got the 5 of Hearts here. They're learning from past mistakes. They're moving forward. It's movement forward. They're up in the head thinking about this a lot. Just as you are analysing it and trying to figure it out, they are as well. But you're both doing it separately, independently. But actually, you're on a 5D level, you're connected. I just heard rainbow as well. So like, this is your masculine, this is the feminine, and it's like the rainbow of thoughts going over the top. Like, you guys can still feel each other. But on this 3D level, you're not connected, or you're barely connected. Then I just said, somebody's watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're watching tarot readings as well, and that's how it's connecting. Or maybe you guys are still connected through social media or something. 3 of Hearts. Yeah, they wanna come together. They wanna celebrate. They miss the good times that you had. Like, if you guys used to just like have a drink and chill out, and I had make love. Like, yeah, they're heavily thinking about that. I think the feminine is as well. Just remembering all the good times. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Death card, like renewal, cycle of creation, you know, destruction where it broke down, then built back up. I'm not going to take it. We'll see if it comes out. So I like to mention them because they often do come out again. With the Queen of Swords here, this is strategy. This is exactly what they're doing. They're trying to use intelligence. They're like ambitious about how they can come up with this. I had master plan, divine master plan, to kind of strategize to come back to this. And I was smiling because it's like they're feeling really kind of proud of themselves. Like, yeah, I've got a strategy. I know how I'm going to get around this. But it's like almost cheeky. They know that this is a twin flame connection, even if they don't know it's called that. If they can't label it that, it's like they still know. Oh, this card doesn't want to be picked up. What's going on here? I just said tonight, this card doesn't want to be picked up. What's going on here? Justice, fairness. They've got to come face their justice, like Libra energy coming through here, and they are afraid of this. Like, that card felt heavy. It didn't want to be picked up from the floor. It's like, oh my God. This is part of the delays that they know they've got to have that conversation and be honest and truthful about what happened. Maybe if they cheated or they went in another direction. Then, okay. Then they're like, damn, I got to face that. I got to own it. I got to apologize for it. Clarity, harmony, cooperation. They want to come forward. They want to find a way to get through this. They're hoping that you're, not clarity, charity, sorry. Although clarity's in there too. They're hoping that you're going to be charitable. They're hoping that you're going to cooperate to bring balance and harmony, even after what they did to you. And temperance, you know, like, balance, moderation. They're trying to figure out how they can come forward and this not be this huge argument of, you did this to me. They know they did. They feel bad about it, but they don't want to face it. They will. See how this happens? Temperance. Exactly just what I said. Things will be balanced out. They're being self-disciplined at the minute. Okay, this is the Hangman. Peace through self-discipline. They are taking this time to become more disciplined, getting over bad habits, figuring out a way to move forward. But they're cautious at the minute. They see the potential in the future, but they're being cautious. They want to do this at a slow, steady pace. I just heard Pentacle pace. And the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant, you know, this commitment card here. This tradition, maybe marriage, you know. I heard getting right with the Lord. So maybe if they're religious, it could just be on a spiritual level, because this card is spiritual authority as well. It's like they're dealing with their karma. They're getting right with the Lord. I heard penance as well. Spirit is dealing with it. They're getting their karma, and they're having to face that right now, which means they're not coming forward. But there is definitely work happening here. Just give it up to the divine. Just give it up to the divine. At the bottom of the deck we've got If You Believe. So let's do the divine masculine. What messages? We've got No at the minute. See what comes out with it, so we can. Oh, okay, that they're saying no to everything at the minute. Everything is no, because they're in this Hangman energy. It's like hermit kind of energy. So saying no to everything, yeah. Excuse me, they're waiting for the perfect timing to say yes. So at the minute, everything's no. Yeah? And then, sorry, I'm holding this really weird way. Everything's no. The perfect timing will happen, and then it will be yes. And those are your twin flame messages. I really enjoyed that. I hope that resonated with you guys. I might actually turn this into a shorter TikTok thing for the collective on there as well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you can like and subscribe and help support the channel, that'd be amazing. And thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.